Hello everyone and welcome to this live broadcast on Haps TV. My name is Jamie Lowe and Haps TV is a brand new social media platform where you can share news and views to viewers all over the world. So right now I'm streaming on all of my social medias, and so is my guest. I'll introduce you to him in just a minute. But please, if you're just seeing this on your timeline, take a minute to join in with tonight's live broadcast. It's an absolutely incredible story, and it's perfect for this time of year. Now, regular viewers to my Haps will notice that there's a slightly different situation going on behind me. I actually use this background that's behind me for doing some virtual Christmas events that I've been doing recently. As I came into my little home studio to sort of get ready for tonight's broadcast, I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to change that, because actually this is perfect, and that will all become more apparent in just a moment when I introduce my guest today, Darren Sims, musician. Now, I know Daz. Daz sort of sits in my head as Daz Rocks for Charity, because that's what you do. You do music, and a lot of it is for the benefit of good causes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we like to rock for charity, mate. We've helped loads of people over the years, and it's just a great fun way to raise money and hopefully change lives, you know.
Absolutely. And this Christmas, it's probably one of your biggest campaigns yet, because I almost cannot believe it's so incredible. You're literally in the charts. You're essentially, I call you a one-man band, but in reality, you know, we've got a whole city and more behind you. But essentially, you're not working with any big sort of record label or PR companies. You're doing this just off pure willpower, just pure hard work.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, obviously, I've got amazing followers up and down the country, and even you know, across, overseas as well. I have one amazing chap who's helping me, and he's called Mark Owen. And he's not a real Mark Owen, from Take That. He's even better than him. He's an amazing machine who is as passionate about all the causes as me. And literally, I'd say the last 2 to 3 weeks, we've been like hardly having any sleep. You know, we've been really spending every waking hour on this. And you know, I think hopefully the results have shown, fingers crossed, you know. And we'd like some more.
Absolutely. So just to bring everyone up to speed, because I'm sure a lot of people watching will actually be well aware of what you're up to, but you've released a charity single, and just by tireless campaigning and gaining a lot of public support, which, let's face it, you had a lot of that already. A lot of people are well aware of what you do and are massively behind it. You've actually managed to get this self-released, self-published song into the charts, competing with artists who are from huge labels. So tell us a little bit about the journey, because I'm sure even for you, you must be pinching yourself every day at this point.
Yeah, it's amazing. I've been a musician since I was a little lad, you know, since during the war, and I just love doing music, and combining it with fundraising is fantastic. So this song which we made, which is called "Put the Fairy on the Tree" by Daz, is actually, the lyrics are written by my daughter when she was, I think she was 8 or 9, and it was a lovely perspective from a child's image about Christmas. You know, her rabbit was going mad, my pet rabbit's going mad, and Nanny's drinking bubble bath, which was true because my mum was there. She drank one of those little champagne bottles, and she thought it was a drink. So she went, "Oh, this is nice. Yeah, lovely." So that's where that line came from. And now she's 21. So we just, while we've been fundraising for Oscar, we thought, let's just pull this out and see if we can just revamp it. Because on the original, I put the music to it, helped her with the lyrics, and then she actually sang it. So there's a beautiful version, but she'll kill me if ever I released it. So obviously, you know, it's been revamped. I pretty much done all the music on it. Produced it in my little man cave where I am now. So this is where it all happened. The only other musician on it is my friend Sean McBride, who's an amazing saxophonist in Bristol. He was also on the video as well. And then I got my friend Paul Foster, mad drummer, to just mime some bit of crazy drums, a bit like Keith Moon, really, you know, which was great. It added beautifully. So then we put it all together, and due to COVID, we couldn't really get any extras and things like that. So I basically went out into the kitchen just through this room here, got my wife, my son, my mother-in-law, even the mother-in-law's in it, you see. Goodness gracious. And my daughter actually filmed it, so that's great. And my mum's in it, yeah, like I say, she's a right character. And so we also got Oscar, who we're fundraising for, and his family. He's in the opening credits of the music video, and he's such an amazing young lad for what he goes through every day. He's in constant pain with it. He has cerebral palsy. He finds it hard to get around, and that's why we're doing this single, to help him. And he, you know, everyone absolutely loves him. I think the whole nation, and even it's like the Sky News guy said the other day, I think you're the most famous 4-year-old in the world at the moment. And I think he is.
Absolutely. And of course, you know, this Oscar is just one of a long list of people that you've helped over the years. I think I saw the Bristol Post quoting it around £800,000. Does that figure ring true? Is that about right?
Yeah. I mean, it's now heading for, you know, on the way to 900,000 now, which is like staggering. I can't believe it. So
well, I mean, and I think looking back at it, and it's just something you seem to do so well. I think it's just there's something about how you network so well, how you make friends everywhere. I think that has a lot to do with the support and continued support that we're seeing. And I think there's no better judge of that than the fact that you have actually convinced so many people to rebuy this song of yours, this Christmas song, that it's actually, you know, making some waves. You've actually it was played on MTV. It's been playing on the sort of platforms that music, you know, the other chart music is playing. So that it must be incredible. Where are you at the charts in the charts now?
Well, when we first released it, we managed to get to number 19 UK official download singles chart, which we just couldn't believe it. And then suddenly, because of that, we got to, oh, right, because you're in the top 20, your music video gets played on MTV. And we went, wow, what's going on there? So there's my mum drinking a bubble bath on the video on MTV. And you know, Oscar has been starring in the video to millions of people, which is quite staggering. Yeah, it's unbelievable. And then when we Radio Bristol were very good to us. They were one of the first to hop on board. And just hearing your own song, which I wrote with my daughter, played on over the airwaves, was quite a moment, really, you know. And she's been flabbergasted by it as well. So
fantastic. So tell me, what's the relationship like with when you decide that you're going to you know, use a concert to raise money for various people and various causes? How does it come about? Do you, I don't know, are you sort of on the hunt everywhere for potential people to help, or do people come and find you?
I think it's a bit of a mixture of all sorts, really. I mean, there's some people who are friends and family who we've helped, and then, you know, in this case, for instance, with Oscar, it's actually a total stranger, and someone just said, this family need help. You know, they're finding it hard to fundraise, and so it's going to be hard because this is around just when lockdown happened, I think, and so the usual methods of raising money we're gone, really. Doing gigs, doing football matches with the celebrities and the ex-Bristol City players, which we love doing, you know, but all those things we couldn't do. So I thought it's going to be a hard track to do this, but we managed to find ways around it. And we've done like raffles online, auctions. People have still been getting their heads shaved and so on like that, you know, and been selling things. We have a team of knitters as well. They knit all like Peppa Pigs and Minions and Clowns and Firemen and so on. And they've all been working day in, day out. And these knitted toys from Bev Teakle and her mum and my mum just power out all the time. People love them, you know, and they're all over the world as well. There's so many things. We have such amazing supporters, which I couldn't do all I do without all of them. Really, is they are phenomenal. It's like a big army, really.
Absolutely. I said you were, a one-man band doing this, but in reality, there's a lot of people helping you every day. Just want to say hello to everyone that's watching. Thanks to Cran for subscribing. Hello to Peter in Seattle. Rock Boy says, Jello in the building. Hello to you. And Mark Goldman is watching in Los Angeles. Oh, and actually Pablo down here says, love the background, Jamie. Well, this background is a Christmas tree with a fairy on top of it, because today my guest is Darren Sims, musician, who has released The Fairy on the Tree, a brand new Christmas single, all in aid of a 4-year-old, probably, like we said, the most famous 4-year-old in the world right now, called Oscar. So we briefly touched on it so far, but just tell us a little bit more about Oscar and his situation, and hopefully this operation that's going to change his life.
Okay, so yeah, Oscar is just turned 4 recently, and he has cerebral palsy, and he finds it hard to get around.
Oh, looks like we've got you back now. We lost you for a little bit there.
We're back in the room. We're
back in the room.
Back in the room. Am I there?
Yeah. Yeah, you're on there.
See, Jamie, I'm in Hull now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we've only just had a lecture. Yeah.
So yeah, you're talking a little bit about Oscar and the surgery, hopefully, that's coming around the corner.
Yeah, so he's 4 years old. He has cerebral palsy, and he walks with a frame. One of his wishes, which is very, very powerful, and when this has been shown on the national TV and around the media, it really does get people, and it got me. He said, there's a little clip where he says he's talking to his mummy on the sofa, and he says, something along the lines of, "Mummy, when I get to be a big person like you and Daddy, I want to play football with my friends, but without my frame." And I mean, it's just thinking about it now, it gets me. And so that's a big wish, a big Christmas is coming true.
Amazing. And
so
what's it going to take? How many people buying this single is it going to need for Oscar to be able to have that surgery?
Well, apparently to get into the top 40 of the main charts, I mean, we're in the download charts, which is amazing still. Apparently, we've been told it's about 7,000 downloads. So we need like a massive army of people. And so basically, people can buy this song, Put the Fairy on the Tree by Daz. They can buy it on Amazon or iTunes, and it's less than £1. So, you can buy it on different devices. But what we've been trying to do is get people to network it out to their friends, family, and their work colleagues, their teammates. People have been sending emails, WhatsApps, Facebook groups, LinkedIn, everything. And that's how we've had the success so far. So basically, when we got to the 19, we gave a week off last week to just recuperate and plan for this week. And we thought, well, we'll give it one more go. So basically, the downloads finish New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve midnight, so we need as many downloads as we can before then. So with your help, folks, we can perhaps do even more. Even if we don't, we're absolutely thrilled to have done what we have, and at the minute, the operation for the STR operation was £25,000. So we've now got to over £40,000 we've raised so far, which is staggering. So basically, that will cover his aftercare, which is about another 25. So if we get to £50,000 as well, that would give him his operation to get his wish of playing football with his friends without his frame, and it will alleviate his pain, which is really important, and also sort out his aftercare. So we're so close, and I've just got a feeling that we might even get this extra just under 10 grand. I don't know, by the end of the week. It's really going up so quickly. It's unbelievable.
Well, so I think it's the time of year when people need to see this sort of story, and I think it's the right year for something like this to happen. Just got a comment coming in from Caitlin, who says Daz is amazing at what he does, and thank you so much to Rashida for subscribing. So we've spoken about the song, but we haven't heard it yet. We're going to play the video now, the music video, and listen out for my favorite lyric in the song, which Daz has already mentioned: Granny drinking bubble bath. So here it is. Daz Sims with Put the Fairy on the Tree on Haps.
Hope that Santa comes. Hope that Santa comes. All my friends are at the table, eating all the Christmas food. Everybody's singing, dancing, getting in the mood. My pet rabbit's going mad, Nanny's drinking bubble bath. All the grown-ups drinking wine, gives some red cheeks, makes them laugh. Put the berry on the tree, so everyone can see. Light the candles, flames they glow, kiss under the mistletoe. Happy Christmas, everyone. Pull a cracker, have some fun. Happy Christmas, everyone. Hope that Santa comes. Sound of presents being opened brings a smile to my face. Snowballs flying everywhere, happiness all over the place. People singing Christmas carols in the falling snow. This will be a magic Christmas, best I've ever known. Put the berry on the tree, so everyone can see. Light the candles, flames they glow, kiss under the mistletoe. Happy Christmas, everyone. Pull a cracker, have some fun. Happy Christmas, everyone. Hope that Santa comes. Put the berry on the tree, so everyone can see. Light the candles, flames they glow, kiss under the mistletoe. Happy Christmas, everyone. Pull a cracker, have some fun. Happy Christmas, everyone. Hope that Santa comes. Put the berry on the tree, so everyone can see. Light the candles, flames they glow, kiss under the mistletoe. Happy Christmas, everyone. Pull a cracker, have some fun. Happy Christmas, everyone. Hope that Santa comes. Hope that Santa comes. Hope that Santa comes.
Oh, are we back? There we go. Brilliant. Well, what a music video. You know what? I didn't appreciate how good the drumming segment was. He's great. We like him. He's very funny. So I mean, in terms of like putting the song together, it was a song that was written a while ago. You revamped it, sort of. You judged it up for 2020. Put in a music video, but you know. In terms of like what you've created here, I know that a lot of effort has gone into promoting it and getting the sort of word out there. But for just one song to be making such a massive amount of change is just incredible. And hopefully you've got some goals that you're wanting to reach. I think you mentioned a couple of them, but you know, it's crunch time now. People really need to, if they haven't already, maybe they want to buy it a few more times. It's now is the really important part and the important time period to really have it make some noise.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like we say, it's less than £1 on each platform. So if they can buy it on both and then tell her granny, uncle, you know, and if they've got some older people that don't know how to download it, just try and help them if they can. Obviously, the young ones like us, Jamie, we're okay with this sort of thing, you know. So, yeah, so that's it. Just go to Amazon, Amazon or iTunes. It's called "Put the Fairy on the Tube" by Daz, and you can look at the music video there and laugh at Nanny drinking her bubble bath again, relive that moment. And yeah, and like, let's say Fosse doing his drums. He's like that with a real drum kit as well.
Really?
So have to make sure we get out of the way of him. Yeah.
Oh, so that wasn't a real drum kit. I just thought he might be like 24 feet tall or something.
Yeah. He's quite a tall lad. Yeah. So.
Brilliant. Well, it's a great music video, a really good song too, and even better that it's got such a fantastic chorus. So Daz, good luck with it. I'm sure you don't need my luck at all, but I'm sure lots more people will be behind you now. Caitlin says, my nan and auntie love knitting the toys. So Caitlin's part of your army. Hello to you, Caitlin. Thanks for tuning in and watching along. So Daz, good luck with it, and hopefully we'll catch up with some more good news in the new year. But thanks for joining me here tonight on Haps.
Thank you, Jamie. That's great. All the best.
Nice one, Daz. Goodbye. So, folks, you've heard the song, you've seen the music video, and you've found out all about the fantastic cause that it's helping. So, if you are feeling festive, please do head on to the platforms which Daz has mentioned, iTunes or Amazon, and purchase the song. He mentioned that it was less than £1. It's about 99p. So please go ahead and buy it. And maybe if you aren't feeling festive, it will definitely cheer you up, because I think in the year that we've all had, a good cause like this, one that we can all get behind, is going to make us all feel much, much, much better. But thank you so much to everyone who's watched along tonight, everyone that's interacted. I think some new viewers today. So thank you to everyone that subscribed. Be sure to follow me if you haven't already on Haps, and indeed my other social media platforms for regular updates, because who knows what story I'm going to be covering next. But thank you so much for your company tonight. I've been Jamie Lowe. You've been watching me on Haps TV, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.